Hi, how's it going folks? I'm Scott Dragon and this is Ark Survival Evolved, my beginner's guide. If you're enjoying the series, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Uh, Make sure you like the videos as well as a wee subscribe. It's absolutely much appreciated. Leave me a wee comment, let me know what you think. And yeah, we've got maybe quite a bit to do, so we will get stuck in. Right, so we were having some issues um, with resources spawning in, so I had considered moving to where the other resources are, but that issue has been fixed. I've managed to get the resources to spawn in. It might be instantaneous, but yeah, we've got them spawning in now. So we now have an option. Do we stay at our original plan here and make a final base just down here? Or would you like to see us moving to another location? I do have another location in mind. But yeah, well, we've got not tomorrow, but the day after. My next episode of this will be going up. So if you feel like we should move, let me know in the comments. And vice versa. If you think we stay here, we've now got resources near at hand. This is why we were going to move in the first place. But if you think we should stay just about here, then also let me know in the comments. But to begin with, we're going to get on with something. Right, so, been on, excuse me, been on, done our dailies, or as classed as the dailies. Feed the dung beetle and sort the fertiliser and different things like that. Basically everything you would do on a daily routine. Excuse me, I'm a bit bunged up again this morning. Right. So I've been doing the dailies. I've been away and done a couple of metal runs now that we can do metal runs constantly, so we can get farm our metal up. So I've managed to get both forges full, and I think he's still got a good scatter on him. And I've been keeping the stone as well, so that's helped it quite a bit. But at the moment, we're going to finish off the greenhouse. We'll get some. Now we've got resources for it. So we should pop in here then now. And then we'll go into Ingrams. And that'll just finish off the wee greenhouse that we've got going. And it will let me get some plant species on the roofs as well to just protect it a wee bit more. As I said, the other day I got attacked by the seagulls. I was busy trying to do something. I didn't even see them creeping up to me. Before I knew it, they were attacked, they were swooping. It's not that, they don't just attack you, they steal things off you as well, so if you're trying to do something, you made a specific number of items or whatever, they will steal them and eat them. So it's not like you kill them and you get them back, like the Peggle. Right, we will get... What are we doing here? Yeah, we are. Greenhouse. We want walls, we want ceilings, we want a door, sloped. Will we do it that way? I think we will. As long as I don't go too wild with the resources. And while we're here, for our full base, we're going to be building in metal. So So we need to unlock the metal stuff. But there is going to be a difference. This final base we're going to be building actually on pillars. The ground's pretty level down the front. That's if we're staying here. Even at the new place I would build in pillars just so I can get the... I'll show you a wee trick to hide all your electrical cables and your water pipes and that. Well, you've seen that with the wee farm we've got here. Right, we don't need railings up. Sloped metal roof. I've got a funny feeling it might be a bit boxy for the... we'll unlock them anyway. We've got engrams to spare, so we'll do that, we'll see. I have tried doing fancier builds with the metal stuff. Well, not just the metal, but with the standard builds, and a lot of the time I can't get it to snap in properly. I'm not the greatest of builders. I love to build, but I'm not the greatest of builders. There is a few good YouTubers out there you should watch, and the things they do is absolutely fantastic. And we'll open up the large metal walls as well. So flexible electrical cable, I can't stand using them. Right, so let's see what else can we unlock here. Metal gateway. Yep. And if anybody that's just started watching my videos and that hasn't actually realised, I am a PvE orientated player. I do not do PvP. I can't stand. I really can't stand PvP, but I've done a bit, and I really didn't like it. It's not a fun part of the game, which actually near enough put me off the game doing PvP. It was actually some people on a PvE server, when I went on to a PvE server, that actually changed my mind about Ark full stop. That was a scatter of years ago now. But yeah, before I joined the PvE server, that, well, I've still got a base on it, and I've got a couple of really good friends looking after stuff and that. Looking after the Empire, should I say. But yeah, it was going on to that server and meeting a total different type of person. Instead of the saltiness of PvP, which you do get, you get a wee bit of nastiness in PvE as well, but a lot of the time, if you get the right server, then you're made to feel welcome, and it actually makes you enjoy the game again. Which I was ready for completely finishing with Ark full stop. But no, it changed my opinion on the game again, and yeah, I've been playing it ever since. As I say, it's a really addictive game, so you lose hours, you lose days, you can even lose weeks sometimes. And if things go wrong, you can lose your mind. Right, so we've got greenhouse now. We've got our metal stuff unlocked. But we'll hang off with the starting of the metal base until you just let me know what you think. If you drop us a comment, let me know if you think we should move or if you think we should stay in this area. As I said, the initial moving idea was because of resources, but I've got that sorted out now, so we don't really have to if you don't want to. But once we get in it set up properly, then right. Okay, I was spoiled meat. Still constantly making narcotics with amount of narco berries, but we've been doing the gunpowder still. Really, I think I should have a mortar and pestle for spark powder on its own. And as you see, we're making CP. Lots of CP. That's what we need. So we need CP. I'll just take a load of this, and as you'd seen, I had been hitting beaver dams, which is one of the easiest ways to get CP. It's not one of the safest, because you get some good level beavers ganging up on you. Could cause you trouble. Right, so we're in the smithy now for the greenhouse stuff. And there we have it. Highlighted. I always have my settings on folder view. Right, this is what's classed as folder view. It's like all different wee dockets. Folders with subfolders. It's just like a PC setup. You've got folders within folders within folders. If you don't have that on, this is what it looks like. And basically you've got to scroll through everything basically that you've got unlocked for the smithy will build. Yeah, you can find your greenhouse and your structures there, but I don't know, I tend to find this a lot easier. You're looking for greenhouse, there it is, there's a folder, there's our greenhouse parts. Right, so I'm going to try something with this, but I don't know if it'll work because it might actually just clip into the other building. I'm hoping it's not, and it's going to let us place it. It'll keep us going with our wee theme that we've got with our wee hut here. So we'll go 2 of those. One. I hate these triggers on the PS5. They really are very, very sensitive sometimes. I thought the PS4 ones were bad, but no. And we've got, was it 1, 2, 3, 4? Was it 4? Was it? That was 4, wasn't it? So we'll need 8 of these. So 8. These have all counted out because, well, I'm not really bothered now because we can farm up more. It's, the easy thing is, with Ark, is you put in the work, you put in the farming, and you build. So it means if you do happen to break a wall or an extra wall or something, then you just go out and farm for it again. Sometimes the items are a wee bit more difficult to come across, but right. Right, while that's building it out, I'm just going to go out and have a wee count. Hello, you. Right, so we don't need walls down that side because we do actually. No, we don't, because we're going to put walls there. So 1, 8, 2, so that's 5, 6, 7. I've made too many slanty roofs. I thought it was 4, it's not, it's only 3. So it's 6, can I stop that? Right, just never leave your doors open like what I'm doing now, but I'm doing it because I'm the only one here and it's safe for me to do it. If you're on official or anything, mind, don't leave your doors open when you're working away. Structures, greenhouse, well, we've got a few extra of them. Right, so we need, so with 3 of these. 3, 5 volt, 3, 4, it's 3, 6, 8 walls. 3, 4, 5. I've lost count now. I hate that. In the building and you're trying to keep counting. 5, 6, 7, 8. The worst thing that could happen now is I go to place these walls and they won't let me place around the crop pots. It should let me place them. I've never really had a problem before with crop pots and walls. It's usually everything else I have problems with. Right, so we've got our roof sorted. Right. We've got a door, we've got our walls. Okay. That should be everything. Right, so we'll just take all this over onto our inventory. There we go. And with doing so, we're getting closer to that Indie Forge. We won't be making Indie Forge today, obviously, because we're miles away from the levels yet. Well, no, actually, I think we're about 5 or 6. Let's see. Yeah, wrong bit. Yeah. Oh, it's as I said, we were there actually. That's your tribe governance. Basically, it tells you exactly everything that you've done in the game. Basically, what you've tamed. And there is my missing parasaur. That was when I got killed right at first when I spawned in here. That was when I tamed the parasaur. And since then, it's not died, it's just vanished still. So, yeah, it's a weird one. Because it was supposed to help with the carrying of things and that, but I ended up I had to do it myself anyway, so. Righty. Okay, so we're going to fire some of these walls up, and that's a good start. Right, and yep. I was pretty sure that I'd left enough room anyway for the walls, because it centred the crop pots pretty well. If you centre them pretty well and leave your gap around, then you tend to find that everything else will fit into place. Right, so we'll do the corners. That's the wrong side, so that's that one over there. Yep. We'll spin around, pop that one there. Right. As I say, I'm not the greatest of builders. I love to build. Even on PC, well, you'll see that with my series through the PC. With the taming series. Basically, I had a wee incident. I lost my character, lost all the base and the early tames that I'd tamed, and basically had to start again. So we moved to another location, we creatively built another base. And basically we started again. Well, we've carried on from where we left off. I remember what tames we had tamed, so it wasn't a case of, right, okay, having to retame all the ones that we had tamed before. It's not that sort of playthrough, it's a playthrough basically to tame everything. Basically, even if it's useless dinos or anything, it's just dinos you might never use, it's just to show you how to actually tame them. Which, that's enjoyable as well. But, as I say, I've got a few mods on there, just to help out, but the taming process and everything's the exact same. It's just a wee bit quicker. Right, so we need one of them, we need 2 of them actually. Right, that is us. Oh. helps if I take them out smithy. That's what the RG's good for, because the Argentavis saddle, I could just throw a load of metal ignits, which I usually do when I'm building. It's a case of throwing metal ignits and CP and crystal or whatever in there. You get into structures, greenhouse, I can build my greenhouse and there, stuff in there, or metal. It's basically a portable smithy, which is fantastic. It's a bit like the Casteroids. He's got a mobile smithy on his saddle as well. Right, so now we've got our initial shape. I think we'll just say, yeah, we'll fire that on. That looks perfect. I was actually surprised. I was half expecting the crop plots. Okay, sometimes with doors you do have height issues. Right, what is wrong with this one? Is that... no it's not. It's on the ceiling, so... is my character too tall? It is. I don't think I changed my character's height. I usually have a smaller character. Right, so... now we've got that. We've got a slanty ceilings. And perfect. It's going to let us clip them in. Even though, well, they're not clipped in, they're actually attaching onto the stone side as well, which is brilliant. So, we'll get, and this will start getting this greenhouse effect, which actually makes your crops grow quicker, as a greenhouse would. That's basically the same effect as like a greenhouse in your garden. Right, we'll just spin around. Don't get me wrong, my greenhouses are usually a wee bit bigger. Because I've usually got them on PC and I've got them all automated with farmers and different things like that, which is cool. Right, so we just have a wee look at what it says. Greenhouse effect, 285%. Brilliant. There we go. So we're still irrigated with water. We don't need to worry about rain. Don't need to worry about nasties coming in and attacking our crop pots. Because if you're working on these, then they will attack you on your crop pots and they can damage your stuff. The greenhouse, mind you, is quite fragile. Pretty much everything can damage that, I think. The only problem with this character is I've got to duck to get in it. But yeah, that looks pretty smart. I may actually build some walls. Can I get I'm wondering. Yeah, I could actually enclose this bit to tidy it up. That might be later. I'll have a think about that. Maybe enclose that underside. We want to still be able to access under there because our food troughs are under there as well. Which, the thing about not leaving this area is we've got this initial working base here as well that will help us. Because what we're doing is going to be building stuff there and moving it, transferring the parts that we need and building it down there. But I'll leave that in your hands. You can let me know before the next episode goes up. And... right, okay. Let me have a think. Will we try and get some plant species? It could be dodgy. What time we got? I think by the time we were to go and do that, I would be running on again. I like to keep try and keep my videos within a time size, because I like to do the minimum sort of editing. As you've seen, mishaps can happen when you're trying to edit. You're doing things. You stop your video and you start your video, and once it starts again, all it takes is a wee slip of the mind, and you can miss footage and you can lose footage. Hence what happened with the Anki taming, which I do apologise. They turned out he tamed up alright, and he's perfectly happy working for us now. So we made another wee bit of progress. As I say, I'll let you decide on if we should move or if we should stay. Just let me know in the comments and I'll figure out if we should stay in this area or if we should move on. But yeah, we'll sort that out in the next episode. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can do now. Don't want to put, not really got any more room actually to put anything in here. No, everything's cooking away, and the good thing about going to be moving to new base, or building a new base should I say, is there will be a lot of storage. Now we've got this good fluency of metal, because that's the only annoying thing that I found with single player, that a lot of the time when sitting playing, you can never get enough metal. You'd wipe the whole map out of metal and it wouldn't spawn back in. That's what I was worried about this series. Basically running out of resources. Because it's not great when you're trying to do a series with some building, well, you need metal for bullets and for taming and different things, and the last thing you want is running out of resources. But as I say, the respawn for them now is basically near enough instantaneous. So if anybody else is having problems with resources spawning in on a single player, basically let me know, and I can let you know how I sorted it. Just drop us a comment if you're finding that your resources aren't spawning in. Yeah. As I say, it's an addictive, fun game. It's unique. What other games do you get to write about on these things? It's cool. There's none to it, but it's a really cool game. And we've got a new map coming out soon as well. Fyodor. Played on it once or twice on PC. Quite a cool map. It's Nordic, so expect to be chilly. Yeah, quite a good few touches on it, as long as they don't change too much of it when they bring it on the official. But yeah, that'll be a good wee map to play on as well. It's always good having new maps, new elements, and different to face. Instead of just like half a dozen island maps, but they're just changed about. So at least this way it's new elements and new challenges ahead. Also, was it R2's on the horizon? So Don't know how that'll turn out. Myself personally, I wasn't impressed with Genesis 2. The idea of the wee mini games, it's too tribe orientated. I'm a solo player, I'm a single solo player. So it's really not exactly great to actually try and do some of these wee games yourself. And once again, if you're not an official doing these wee games as well, a lot of the time they bug out because they don't always work on single player and that. But not to worry, everybody's different. That's just my opinion on Genesis 2. This is what I like about Ark. You've got an island, you've got dinos, you've got bosses at the end of it. So, with any luck, with any luck, we may even get some cave runs done later in the series. We'll see how the series goes. You seem to be enjoying it at the moment, so we'll carry on now. And yeah, as I say, once again, thank you very much for all the subscribes, the likes. I've had some absolute awesome comments from you. Absolutely chuffed to bits. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next episode. So, if you're enjoying the series, enjoying the chilled playthrough, as I say, I'm not a drill instructor, I don't script everything, I play as I go, sort of thing. And yeah, if you're enjoying the series, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, if we should move or if we should stay in this wee area. Also, subscriptions are absolutely welcome. The site's doing pretty good now with these series, and I can't, speechless. Thank you very much. Okay, so take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.